We are going to now be discussing positioning for an upper GI for the after films. Again, at Aurora, our routine is to do 5 images. That's the routine film. So we do an AP, an LPO, we do a right lateral, an RAO, and a PA projection. The patient has been left in the supine view and position, so I'm going to do the AP first. The AP and the PA projection of the stomach should be done on 14 by 17 size cassettes. It does allow the radiologist to see a little bit more of the abdomen, also including a little bit of the small bowel once the barium has gotten into it. Take my right marker, place it down in the corner here. All right, now the important part in positioning for a stomach, for the upper GI, is that you have to, number one, know that person's shape of their stomach, where it's located. The average person, known as the sphenic body habitus, the lesser curvature of the stomach is at approximately the L1 level, and that's where you want to center. So when your patient comes in the room, you want to look at their average habitus, the sphenic. Possibly they could be more hypersthenic. If you have a hypersthenic patient, the stomach will lie higher up in the abdomen and be more transverse. So you're going to have to center higher. If you have an asthenic patient, which is a very thin patient, the stomach is now going to come down, possibly way into the pelvic area. So then you're going to center lower than you would for your regular average patient. Okay, so patient here, average size, so sphenic body habitus, we're going to center at L1. You can center directly down the MSP, or some people do prefer to center slightly to the left because that's where the majority of your body part of the stomach is, or you can center down the MSP. To get to the L1 level, the kind of easiest way to do it is you find the top of the iliac crest, take your hand, place it at the iliac crest, bring it up. Your hand is approximately 4 inches in width. So when you go to the top of your hand, that's about the level of L1. Your iliac crest is lined up to approximately L3, so a couple of inches up should get you to L1. So we're going to center this now to where the top of my hand is. I'm going to keep it at the MSP, or again, you could center slightly off to the left if you choose to do that, that's fine. Leave your collimation open to include that abdomen and especially lengthwise from top to bottom. And then this is going to give you a kind of a nice, J-shaped type stomach. But you should be centered at the L1 level, again, which is where the lesser curvature of the stomach is. So you're including the GE junction, the fundus, all the way down, and including the C-sweep of the stomach. All images should be done on expiration so that the diaphragm stays up and leaves the stomach lying in its natural shape and position.